Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? I was reading Bob Goff's Live in Grace, Walk in Love, and one of the things he talked about is the concept of new versions of things. When we see gifts come out, often they're similar to what has been given in past years, but there's a new, updated, better version, more memory, more this, more that, more whatever. And he talked about at the end of the year, looking back at yourself and your life and what version of you were. And what did you learn in the year to make next year's version of yourself even better? And one of the things, of course, that he mentions is love. And he says you can never go wrong with adding more love to the design of your next version of you. Sorry, I'm rolling up my sleeves here. I thought I had them up as far as I needed to go, but I need them one more. So what he was saying was adding love, right? Like I look at my Dell sitting here, or sorry, my HP to HP, and it's obviously not a sponsor because I just called it a Dell, but it's like Intel Core i3, whatever, 10th generation. Well, what's the difference between the first generation and now, right? And instead of looking for more memory, look for it with ourselves, our new versions of ourselves. Bob's suggesting perhaps we look for more memories. Instead of more money, look for more ways of sharing what we do have and being grateful for what we have. He talks about how we need to just have more love, but we have to purposefully put ourselves in a place where we can be presented a new version of ourselves. So he's saying we might look the same, but there might be something we have to do, because in order to get more in, if we're already full to capacity, we need to get something out. And what he says is, in this new year, at the end of this year, in order to prepare for the new us, new version of ourselves, like don't change who you are, but just be a better you. He's talking about you may have to quit something. And I had a friend who unfortunately passed this year that was his thing. What can you say no to? What can you quit so that you have the capacity to be who you really want to be? And now sometimes it's very practical. I need to quit a job. I need to find a new job. But sometimes it's I need to quit worrying what other people think. I need to quit allowing that situation from 5 years ago to live in my brain. And how do I do that? I might need a therapist's help to get it out. I need to quit putting things as priorities over my kids and my mental health. I need to quit something to make space for more love. And then that love then just replenishes itself over and over and over again. So yeah, that's the concept from today. And I thought, yeah, as I look, I'm about to go to a health and wellness meeting, and I've done a great job this year, but obviously I ain't skinny, never will be, but I've done a really good job. And so I gotta look at where I've come from, and my mental health is way better. I have worked diligently this year, and it's been hard work. And people have accused me of things that are not true, and they see my frame of mind changing and adjusting and getting healthier, and they throw phrases like toxic positivity around. I'm not toxic just because I've learned how to reframe things, and just because you might not be there yet in your journey doesn't mean that I have done something wrong. And if my journey offends you, then that's something you need to talk with your therapist about. So yeah, saying I'm not letting this rule me anymore, I quit letting that be the boss of me. I quit that. I quit being owned by a situation, being owned by a medical condition, being owned by. Now, that still means I need to be in control of it, right? If gluten's a bad thing for you, if sugar's a bad thing, if you've made a decision of any sort that would be beneficial to your health, mental, spiritual, physical, whatever that looks like, social, if you've made a decision, own the decision. Don't let the situation own you. And I think that's what Bob's talking about in his book, is just quit something so that you have more capacity to be a better version of you. Because you're pretty amazing as is. And if you just make space for more love, you can't help but just be that much more beautiful. Because you're amazing as is. This version of you is wonderful. This version of you. Come here. Come here, come here. I'm going to put my coffee over here. You need to hear me say this picture. Here, put your face right there. Look me in the eyeball. You are amazing. You are enough. And the only thing love is going to do, making room for love, is just going to bring you more peace, more joy, and more of your own amazing that you've been created to be. It's going to help you get rid of the junk that might still be oppressing you. It's not going to change who you are, because you are already enough as is. Okay? You hear me? You hear me? All right. Now go say no to something so you can say yes to more capacity to love yourself and love others. And of course, because of that, to love the one who created you. The very, very special that you already are. All right? You remember, I love you too. But Jesus loves you even more. Go have a great Saturday. Mwah. Have some sweet dreams along the way. Bye.